Hello. It is May 23rd, 2021, and I'm going to go ahead and do a tour of what we've got done now in this backyard. So these are the fig trees, and the deer have gotten a hold of them somewhat, so we just covered them in this stuff. It looks like that may help some. So I was really sad about this one. The leaves had grown back so beautifully, and there's still quite a few there, but it was so much more full the other day. So yeah, we gotta protect from the deer. There's a lot of them around here. So in this garden, not a whole lot's changed. I'm got these volunteer tomato plants, volunteer ground cherries. So I don't know if I'm going to leave all of them. This one looks like it might be a cherry tomato. It's got lots of flowers there. Got a little bit of spinach in there. Still haven't put anything in this box. This is where I have kale, chard, and something else. What else do I have in here? Kale, chard, I guess that's it, just different kinds of kale and chard. And none of that did really well. None of my spinach did really well. I don't know what's going on, but here, this one's kind of a mess, but this is kohlrabi. Man, couldn't say it. Kohlrabi. Doesn't look like it's doing the greatest. Got some turnips that, who knows. I just got to figure out, this box definitely needs to be filled with more soil, so I'll probably rip all that out and start something new. Right here, I can't see them, I don't think, but there's a couple right here. Got my band-aided finger right there. There's one over there. But these are Purple Lady Bok Choy. And this is some beets. Yeah, this was underneath here was beets, but again, the beets didn't do. I don't know. I gotta learn. I got a big learning curve. This is all the radishes. Some of them are ready. Obviously, I've let them go to flower. I figured it might bring about some beneficial insects, but it's probably going to be pulled soon. There are some radishes, but not a ton. Some of them just turned green. So I'm going to take you over here first, past all this. So all the fruit trees we covered also, but as you can see, Rick put up these posts, which are made from the trees that we've been cutting down. And there is, I doubt you can see it, but I don't know. There's 7-foot tall deer netting. Maybe you can see that. Yeah, I bet you can see it. There it is. So the deer netting should help some. And we have a little place where we can walk in right here, which we need to figure out how to like close off. But yeah, everything's good. There's the watermelon plants are doing pretty well. Probably about ready soon to take that little tunnel off of them. And ooh, sorry. So along here, I'm trying to make this kind of quick, so sorry I'm swinging you guys around a lot. But here we've got the strawberries, and the deer ate those, and I was trying to cover it with this, but I think there's got to be I'm gonna have to figure out a better way. And then these are hollyhocks, black and red hollyhock plants coming up. And here, these next two boxes, I planted yellow squash. There's like 18 plants. It's probably overkill, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to try to trellis them up with posts. So I'm going to have posts in each spot. Gosh, looks like this got broken here. Wonder if some animal stepped on it. Huh. Yeah, there's definitely some animal issues in here in this yard, but once we get the fence up, which hopefully will be in a couple of months or so, it'll be better. So we got our beautiful, I think you saw it back there, but lavender plants are going. This is an artichoke, which this is the one I showed you last time, and it's been here for a year. It seems to be doing okay, but taking a lot of time. And we've got some broad beans or fava beans, however you want to call those, and the chives, the garlic chives. What else? In here I planted these pepper plants. They're kind of close, but I'm trying like an intensive gardening kind of thing that I've been hearing about here and there. So these I waited like 2 weeks after a frost date and felt safe and planted them, and then we got really cold weather again. So I think they're going to be fine. I think most of them are getting, some new greener growth, but they all look, their leaves all look pretty yellowed other than the new growth. So hopefully we'll have some peppers. The same thing happened. Let's see if I can go over here. Same thing happened with these poor little ground cherry plants, which I'm disappointed. I love ground cherries, and I was hoping to have quite a few plants, but at least we got the two over there that are volunteers. And then over here, I planted a bunch of dill. I got some bouquet dill and some fern leaf dill. I've also planted some Clemson spineless okra. You can see there's one of them coming up. There's another one coming up. So some of those are coming up. Got some red burgundy okra. I can't see any of those coming up, although there is a mushroom coming out of that hole. And then we've got this Jing orange okra. I'm not sure why I planted so much okra. I just like all of the different colors and kinds. There's one of them. Whoops. There's one of them coming up. And then this is my teeny tiny, it's either a kale or, what is it, kale or collard greens. It was a mix of seeds, so I'm not sure which one. But it's going to be kind of a tree. It's going to grow really tall and hopefully, and have great big leaves. And then, let's see what else. We got a little bit of broccoli in here growing. We'll see if I actually get any, because I'll tell you, the learning curve on all of this is quite a curve. But this is a volunteer, which I'm assuming it's going to be a yellow squash, because I don't remember any other thing it would be. I didn't do zucchini last year, any of that. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be a yellow squash plant. So these volunteer plants are like super healthy. It makes me think I should plant my seeds in the fall and see how it goes. Now here we've got all the tomato plants, and I think you can see that I put this green crinoline, or whatever you call this stuff, netting over all of them, because you will see on this end, hopefully you can see it, but somebody just bit all the ends off there. There's one that's bit off, and just on the first 1, 2, 3, mainly the first 4 plants at this end. I think this one got a bite or two on it too, but at any rate, I'm going to try to keep them covered. Someone had said they thought deer don't like vining things, So I didn't cover them up because I didn't think they would be biting the tops off of them. I'm assuming it was deer. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't. But you can see that I planted some basil. I just planted this the other day. It's looking a little weak too, but I think it'll come around. Alright, as usual, all the junk. Again, that shed should be coming. We're hoping on the 27th, so I have to call the place and see if that's still happening. And here's all the herbs in the herb garden. So we've got quite a few. I got my cute little signs up. I've got one basil plant, another basil plant there that I'm going to throw in there. And then we've got this one is, oops, where's my finger? Whoop. This one here is thyme. Well, I guess you can see the sign, silly me. This is the bee balm. This over here is the lemon balm, and they've pretty much busted out. This is the oregano and the sage, and they are doing really well. And this plant is another, in this bucket, is another ground cherry, and I thought it was dying, but I just left it there, and then it's still coming around, so I'll have to see if I can transplant that. Got lots of junk out and about. So here, I'm really excited. This plant here, it's a longevity spinach, and it's just kind of busting out in this little tray. I had this one. This is also a longevity spinach. I had this one in this bucket inside, and so I finally just brought it back out because I thought maybe it'll start looking more like this one. So I need to get this plant planted. This is my bay leaf bush. I'm so excited about that. I can just come out and pick fresh bay leaves. And some of this stuff is, this is some, I think these are leeks from last year that Peggy gave me. And I haven't really taken care of them, obviously. All these little plants are called cardoons. They're like a cousin of the artichoke, so they come back every year, so I'm gonna find good places for them. I gotta get all my marigolds planted. I bought these the other day. You can't see how pretty these flowers are because they haven't really opened up, but I gotta get those planted. And this is, I saw it and it's strawberry mint, and I just thought, oh, that's probably good. So I actually picked a little piece off just to try. I really like it. It's very, very refreshing, so I'll get that planted. The peas aren't looking really great, but we're getting a few little snacky peas. That reminds me, I forgot to show you, I planted more peas back over here. So let's go back over here. So I've got this tray full of, these are going to be like red peas. I forget the name of them. Is it King Tut? Something like that. Oh wait, I think I have a thing in here. Yeah, King Tut purple peas. I don't know why that's not coming into focus, but anyway, I'll put something in there. I'll probably just put more peas in there, I think. And then I got this, of course there's the goji berry looking pretty nice. And I got this full of little seeds, Canterbury bells, Shasta daisy, and black-eyed Susan. And I just sprinkled some in there, so we'll see what happens with that. And then here is the Fuyu persimmon, which the persimmons we just kind of were like, maybe they died, but this one is starting to bust out with some leafage. We need to cover this better too. And I'm very excited about my first nasturtium flower. I love nasturtium flowers. They're so pretty. And they're edible. They actually taste pretty good. It's got like a spicy bite, but then they have this tiny little bit of sweet. Really good. Okay, and then we've got another watermelon plant. This is the service berry. It seems to be doing pretty good. It's little, but it'll get big. And then that other tree right down here, it's like that. I think you can see it, but that's the other persimmon. It doesn't look like it's doing anything yet, but I'm guessing it will. And the little hens, I let them out and they're out and about. And I probably need to hurry up and go find them and get them back into the yard. I don't know where they are. Oh, there they are in the neighbor's yard. The blueberries here and the aronia berries seem to be doing pretty well. So hopefully next year we'll have some berries. That's the aronia. And there's my beautiful lavender that's kind of drying up now. And look, the chickens are in my neighbor's yard. I gotta go get them. But real quick, I just planted some pretty things here, and I'm praying that the deer don't eat this up. So far they haven't. They've been here like 3 or 4 nights. So this is called Dusty Miller. I don't know what this is called, but I just thought it was so pretty. Excuse me, and I can't remember the name of this either right now. Nor this. But these are really pretty. And then we've got the front garden, which is just kind of a mucky mess. Oops. What happened to my... There we go. But I love my foxgloves. They're really pretty. They're actually losing a little bit of their, brilliant color, but they're pretty. And I don't know what this green thing is, but it started growing there and it's pretty enough, so I'm going to keep it there. This is definitely a big work in progress. As well as, look at my chickens in my neighbor's yard. But this front garden, you'd think I'd do this first and get this all in order, but nope, I haven't done. I do have flowers in there. I have some, the little mini not daffodils. Yeah, daffodils. And then I also have some little tiny Johnny jump ups that reseeded that came up. Which you probably can't see from here, but anyway, I got a lot of cleanup and fixing up to do in that front garden. And then you can see over here, this will eventually, along here, will be, some kind of bushes, probably, maybe some, oh darn, I can't think of the name of them. They look like roses and they bloom like in December or maybe somewhere in February. I can't remember. Peggy had one in her no. Man, I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, we'll probably put some bushes along here. Rick took down all the trees behind that were, small trees like these little things over here. Just small stuff like that. It was all growing along behind that shed there. So we took it all out and we're going to put a shed right there. The shed! It's coming! We hope. Anyway, I feel like this has gone on way too long, so... Oh, and one more thing. We got more wood chips to put out and about, so I got a lot of work to do. Well, I hope you have a really good day, and thanks for coming and looking at my gardens. Talk to you soon. Bye.